What up, what up, what up? Welcome back to another episode of Cultivated Ignorance. I am Will, the host.
I am Mike, your favorite host. You tried to win over the crowd with that finger point and shit.
We were supposed to do the church announcements at the beginning. I fucked that up.
See what? No, we gonna. Oh, you don't. Okay, I thought you meant after you'd say what up.
No, it's supposed to be the very first thing. Oh well. How y'all doing out there? How's y'all's 2019 going so far?
Man, what's up?
It's going better than the state of Alabama. I'll tell you that.
Everybody. Ooh. 2019. I was rooting for y'all too. It really was.
I was not. Even though I'm a Carolina fan, I'm going for the home team.
Which is understandable. That's fine.
If it was Wofford, I would have gone for Wofford. Wofford, yes.
Wow. What's up to everybody on live? Hey Kayla, how you doing? Shanice, what's going on? She said she can harass. You can harass us all you want. Harass Will though. Harass Will deserves it more than anybody.
Speaking of harassment.
Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect segue. That'll work.
I know, right? This week we are going to be talking about the Pied Piper.
We're not referring to him as his damn nickname and shit. We're not doing that.
Mr. Chocolate Factory himself.
No.
Mr. Step in the Name of Love.
No, bro.
R. Kells.
R.
Robert.
Why would?
No, this week we're going to be talking about surviving R. Kelly. All the fallout that's happened from that and our opinions on that. We're also going to be talking about Cyntoia Brown, the young lady that was granted clemency finally.
Yes.
By what state was that? Kentucky, I think.
I believe so.
Okay, yeah. Cyntoia Brown was granted clemency. We're discussing that. We're also going to be discussing our 2019 expectations. Last episode, we kind of delved into what we enjoyed about the year, things we were, glad to happen for us, and we're going to talk about our expectations and goals this year.
Right.
So if you don't got a plan for 2019, get one together.
Get one now during the show.
Make sure you achieve something.
Please do. Don't let another year just pass by and just doing the same thing.
Yeah. So as always, Mike is going to rock out these church announcements.
Yeah, man. Oh, you didn't say little this time. Well, I'm proud of you, baby.
2019, baby. New
year,
new me.
Wonderful. Become a better person already. What's up, everybody on live? What's up, everybody listening on SoundCloud, iTunes, Spotify?
Plug.
All that good stuff.
666.
Probably listen to 21 Savage all week too. Church announcements this week, man. Saturday, January 12th at 6:30 p.m. It is the Dope Spit open mic featuring Moody Black. If you don't know Moody Black, man, you gotta get to know Moody Black. One of the best poets out here in the South. This is actually going down in Augusta at K Buffalo's. So this is all from all Augusta peeps. Moody Black has been down here killing slams and open mics forever. If you ain't seen him before, like get out of the rock you've been living under. Come see him here. It's only a $5 cover. If you happen to be in town, Saturday, 8 p.m. Saturday night, open mic at the Casual Pint, hosted by my boy Stevie Harris. He just had a very dope show at the White Mule. This guy's phenomenal. I believe this show is free. Once again, that's Saturday, January 12th at 8 p.m. January 20th, 8 p.m. We got the goddess Tanisha in the Rose Gold Band at 110 Columbia. $10 cover for advance tickets. I don't know how much tickets are at the door, so I suggest you get them advance tickets before they bust you in the head. If you don't know 110 Columbia, that's where Sensations used to be. Very dope spot, black owned, very beautiful. My boy Rodney, he's in the room. What's up, Rodney?
Did we go to high school with her?
Did we?
I think we did.
Probably did. I don't know. Rodney tells us we went to high school with this woman. Rodney just played there the other week. Tore it up. Like I said, advance tickets are $10. Last but not least, January 23rd at 7 p.m., we got the Life Logs 2019, a.k.a. South Jules' birthday. This is also for my Augusta peeps. If you don't know South Jules, man, she's been killing mics for a long time. Was nice enough to feature on my show. Very, very dope poet, very, very dope person altogether. She's having a whole birthday party with Doc Bangers, Love, Sierra Mitchell, a whole bunch of other people. This is going down at 600 Broad Street. Again in Augusta, Columbia, Augusta, GA.
Boy.
$10 advance tickets.
You crushed in 2019.
$20 at the door. I'm trying to follow your lead, man. You set the bar high.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, man. Like I said, January 23rd. Very dope event. Come see him. And yeah, that's all I got.
That's all you got?
Yeah, I only got 4.
Oh, okay. Little. All right.
Bro, you. At least you cross the shit out. No. At least ain't red. That's fine. Don't go back in there.
All right, so I don't know if anybody else has seen this documentary, Surviving R. Kelly. 6-part series.
You don't know if anybody has seen it?
Okay.
You might be the only one?
Yeah, you might be the only one that hasn't seen it. Yeah, man. 6-part documentary came on Lifetime. Really just discussing R. Kelly and his, I don't even want to say past relationship. It sounds so bad. Yeah. No. R. Kelly's sickness.
Right.
With these women that's come throughout his life, how he treats them.
And girls, yeah,
specifically girls. It's very disgusting.
Right.
Yeah. What were the thoughts going on in your head as you were watching this? Things were getting revealed.
You gotta write notes because it was 6 hours.
It was a ton of hours.
I had to write some.
Man, this guy is crushing 2019.
I'm not gonna go into all. Some of it's questions for you. But actually, I wanted to start off with like, do you think it helped or hindered getting him fully muted, or do you think because his sales going up and shit? Apparently,
his sales are going because people are like trying to like. It's like a car wreck. Like you just gotta. It's like because you know, like when Tekashi went to jail, his shit skyrocketed. Well, he had an album come out, but when what was it? XX died. You know,
that was natural.
This is part of like when somebody just generates when somebody's in the news cycle.
Do you think people like listen to it to listen to it with a different ear? It'd be like,
you think people are like looking for the grossness in there?
For instance, a lot of people didn't know that he wrote "Age Ain't Nothing But a Number." So like,
what he nasty.
You, I need y'all to understand how the program
that nigga nasty.
I need you to understand how the program is. Nigga, you wrote a song for a 13-year-old girl called "Age Ain't Nothing But a Number" that he allegedly met when she was only 12 years old, by the way. And the song was literally about her approaching older men. Anyway, that's just crazy.
You think
it's that no people like listening to it with like grown ears and be like, damn, was this nigga talking about curls or?
Some. I don't think all of them. Like some people just like, damn, this shit's still hitting even though he gross.
You're right.
I mean, I think it's split 50-50. Like, I'm not gonna comment on myself because you know.
Why not, bro?
I don't want to get canceled, bro.
Hey, man, like I said, you can do what you want, man. Just
AJ Nothing But a Number is a very disturbing song now.
It is, but that used to be my jam. And so, can you?
So if we play it now, you gonna start dancing?
I don't know, bro. I don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, we're gonna get to takeaways. Put on the spot because it's so gross.
It is. It really is disturbing.
Most notable moments for me was his brother in jail talking about how R. Kelly just has a preference for younger women.
Bro, I was like, I know this nigga didn't.
And he was so confident in his like,
and you could tell like him and Bruce, they were like the only ones on the documentary really trying to like say he ain't really that bad.
Right.
But there's got to be like something wrong with the family's outlook on relationships. Has got to be wrong for him to say, man, you know, some guys like older women.
He's like, yeah, I like older women. He like younger women. What the fuck? Like, and
it got to be a cutoff age.
Bro. Like, apparently not. It's just you just like what you like. Apparently.
Yeah, that was disturbing. That for me. That was like
just
okay,
the confidence and it's just the blatant like.
And you know, unfortunately, it seems like that was the culture within that family. Like
I was just about to say, with him being molested himself.
Yeah,
like,
R. Kelly being molested. His younger brother. I can't remember his younger brother's name.
I know you're talking about. Yeah, he got.
Yeah, I know Bruce was the older one, but I can't remember the younger one.
Yeah.
But you know, both R. Kelly and the younger brother being molested, and came out on Shade Room yesterday that the younger brother said it was their older sister.
Wow.
Yeah, their sister was 16 at the time, and I think R. Kelly was either 7 or 8, and the younger brother was 6.
Yeah.
So it's just fucked up all around.
Deeply rooted, man. Like it explains a lot.
Yeah.
Another big takeaway was the backup singers talking about how they caught him having sex with Aaliyah on the tour bus. Did you get to that part?
Yeah, I saw that, man. And like nobody stopped it. Like
that's what I was like. What happened after that,
bro? But like everybody's making money. Like everybody's probably making more money than they've made in their life.
That's what's crazy. That's what that's what makes it make sense. Like it doesn't make sense, but it makes sense. Like,
yeah.
If you got this gravy train, everything, it's the most heartbreaking thing in the world. I'm sure. Like this whole gravy train is coming. You seeing money that you never seen before. You ain't trying to make it stop no time soon. And you walking on this shit right here. They can shut this whole shit down.
Yeah.
It's like, damn.
Motherfuckers out there staying silent.
Oh boy. Okay. This shit's hard to talk about a little bit. Another thing was Javante talking about how she walked in having sex with girls in the studio, underage girls in the studio. I don't know if you remember that part. He was like, they were just being there for like extended hours.
Oh yeah.
And she like walked in there and he was doing whatever. I forgot what girl it was. It was something.
He said he had different girls in different rooms of the studio. They would wait, right?
I think something like that, bro.
I think one of them said the doors would be closed.
All right.
And then the girls would wait for him to come back to the room.
Crazy. I
guess R. Kelly would, do whatever with him and
then be like, all right, I'm gonna go to the next one. That's surprising. I was asking what you thought about the Cole allegations. I struggle with that myself. You think it's like he actually brainwashing women and girls?
I think that he kind of like like you see like pimps do, like they give these girls things, and they make them feel like they're special and this, that, and the third, and then like they take it away. You know what I mean?
Manipulation.
He manipulated them. I guess so. Brainwashing would be the thing. That they feel like this is the only way for them to, be around this great person that somehow they think is a great person.
Right.
You know what I mean? And with that, you give them little bits of joy and here and there, like that.
Right.
So yes, brainwash. Yeah, brainwash. But I mean, when you're around somebody that powerful, I'm pretty sure it's not that hard to get brainwashed.
Well, I was struggling with the brainwashing part because I was like, it's a thin line between getting brainwashed and just being like enamored with somebody to the point that you're just willing to accept whatever as love. I don't always think people who are in unhealthy relationships are necessarily being brainwashed. They just want to be in love so bad. They just want to ignore bad shit.
But then like when they said like R. Kelly would cut them off from talking to certain people, and
right,
R. Kelly would find out who's calling you before you actually found out. Like they said who, if somebody got a call, then they would give it to one of R. Kelly's guys, and then R. Kelly would see who it was. Yeah. You know what I mean? So like he cuts you off from civilization.
Yeah. So
that way the only outside influence that you're getting is him. Right. You're not absorbing anybody else's energy or whatever. So in that aspect, I would say it's brainwash.
Yeah. No, the more I watched it, the more we talked before the show, it makes more and more sense. Because I was like confused with the whole like when I forgot the woman's name when she went to the compound to get her daughter, and her daughter was in there.
I can't remember her name. Lady in Pink, ain't it? Was it?
She was like wearing white or black. We're talking during the interview. Yeah, she had pink on.
Okay, yeah. I can't remember her name though.
But like her daughter, I think her daughter's name was Diamond, wasn't it? Desiree Diamond.
You got the notes, bro. You don't want to watch it. About 9-10 times.
Dominique, I'm sorry. Her name is Dominique. Who actually returned after she escaped. And I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I was fighting for a minute with the word escape. Because I was like, she wants to be there and she's of age. Like could you call it like being, trapped or whatever, but like I said, the whole brainwashing thing puts it in perspective. But when they first, she first initially left with her mother. Mm-hmm. After the show, you didn't wait to the end of the show. She actually went back to that place.
Oh.
And then for like a while, and then she escaped again. So it's like, how deeply rooted is like whatever he put in these women's brains?
I mean, it's crazy as it sounds, like it's fucking R. Kelly, like.
Right.
You know what I mean? There is some mystique, there is some, aura, whatever you want to call it, around him itself. You know what I mean? It's the power. It's the power, the success, the fame. It's alluring, you know what I mean?
And he had the privilege of presenting this image of himself in a certain light for so long that that's what you see when you see him.
Yeah.
You see all the greatest hits of R. Kelly all day, every day.
The I Wishes and I Believe I Can Fly and shit like that.
All the feelings that you had when you first heard that song, all rises up again. Oh, it's insane.
I mean, hey, man. But he's not like the first person to be, accused. But it is like, I found it very interesting looking back on the time that like when people saw the R. Kelly sex tape or when it came out, it wasn't like, I don't remember people considering like kiddie porn. I remember it being, I was like,
it was mass produced.
Yeah, like I was like, oh shit, I gotta see the R. Kelly sex tape.
Right.
Even though we knew it was a young ass girl on there.
Right.
It was like, oh shit, I gotta see R. And thankfully we were young at the time, so it wasn't as bad for us. But
I never actually.
I wonder how it went through older people's minds at the time.
I always try to figure out that conversation of like, oh, did you see the R. Kelly tape? Nah, let me see it. And it's like this. It was literally in gas stations, like on shelves.
Yeah.
Like, how does that happen when you have? You think it's because it was a black girl and not like a white girl or even a boy for that matter?
I don't know. I don't know.
I think it's a legitimate.
I don't know. I think we're just more educated now. I don't want to make it a race thing, but I think that we're more educated now. Like, I for some reason, there was this belief that like it couldn't be R. Kelly or it couldn't be this 15-year-old girl.
That's what people wanted to believe.
And it was so believed that that allowed it to be mass produced.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
You know?
The reason I asked about the girl part, I think it's not just sex based, but like not just race based, but the sex as well. If R. Kelly got caught with a boy, like having sex with a boy, do you think there's any chance possible?
I think it would still come out.
You think so? Because you could almost make the Michael Jackson argument, but you never actually seen like Michael Jackson in the act. So people could still be like, nah, that shit didn't happen. This is you actually saw.
At the time, people wouldn't want to see no dude smashing.
Dude smashing what, a boy?
I don't think gay pornography was accepted back then.
No, I'm just saying, like, if he was molesting boys, then you not think the homophobia in the black community would have gotten canceled? This is a question I'm asking.
I don't know.
Because that's always been the thing. I mean, I think it's gotten a lot better now.
Boys.
If he was out here, like, on tape, molesting boys.
On tape?
On tape, molesting boys. Like, it was undeniable.
I mean, like, it's pretty undeniable that Michael Jackson was doing improper things with boys.
It is, but I think it's because, like I said, because you didn't physically see it, people can still use that whole, like, we have no proof, kids is lying, da-da-da-da. This is something you can physically see. And it's terrible. It's got to be like that for so many people, but.
Boy, that's ugly. That's ugly right there. I don't know, man. I don't know if R. Kelly would have got canceled, though.
I think so, bro.
I don't know, bro.
I think so, bro. I think people's homophobia would have been like, didn't they out here fucking boys? Like, if R. Kelly came out, he was gay.
That shit came out in 2002, and then what? Step in the Name of Love came out in 2004? That nigga would have been back.
I don't know, bro. I think if, like, singers like Luther Vandross was, like, openly gay, like, they wouldn't see nearly as much success. If black women found out he was actually singing to, like, men, or they, in their minds,
but R. Kelly just denied it like he did back then. What difference would it make?
I think the homophobia makes a big difference.
I don't know.
I think it makes a huge difference.
He's R. Kelly.
I don't know, bro.
Black women never give up on R. Kelly.
I don't know.
They might give up after that. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, so much. I mean, you think about historically how you found out, like, homosexual men coming out to the family versus it being found out that a male, you know, either a father or uncle, it was found out that he was molesting a daughter or a young girl in the family.
I feel like molestation of a child should not be. I mean, in my heart, I feel like there should not be like an added multiplier because it's a boy or a girl.
It shouldn't be. Yes, absolutely. I'm just saying what it is.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Something to think about.
It's fucking R. Kelly. Like I don't see niggas give up on. I can't imagine a world where niggas give up on R. Kelly.
I think it's happening now.
I think it's young people giving up on R. Kelly.
Well, that's a good
if you
point.
40 plus, you don't give a shit.
I don't know, man. I feel like
if you it's a lot of women out here 40 plus. It's like them girls knew what they was doing. Sadly,
just saying.
It's people that say that.
All right, so here's another question: who's worse at caping for R. Kelly between the old
black
women? No.
Old black women.
Shut up.
old black women.
Between older black women and dudes out here talking about, like, you know, when girls was our age, they was messing with older dudes. When girls knew they was doing. I got into almost an argument with a friend of mine last night because he said, like, because the woman that was at his trial when she was 14 years old,
okay,
and then I'm in a relationship with him.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, you knew he was on trial for child pornography, and you still went up there and still supported him and got in a relationship with him. So now he putting the onus on the child now. I said, nigga, what are you talking about? A 14-year-old kid.
Well, this is ridiculous.
Like, this shit was so, and it was so from the perspective of someone who has not had a daughter, who's not had. I mean,
how you know he doesn't have a daughter?
He doesn't have any kids.
Oh, okay, well, there you go.
Like, it just shows you, like, what do you? It just shows how much people try to. What did he say? He said, if you're making adult decisions, you're no longer a child. Something to that.
What?
Something to that effect, bro. It just made 0 sense. 0 sense. And I'm telling you, we got it out.
Nigga, what is that kind of comment?
It's the kind of comment. Not that I don't think he's perverted. I think he was just misled. But it's the kind of comment that a lot of dudes that are perverted say to justify their actions. When
how old is this cat?
He's like 30. He's older than me. 35, 30. He's older than 30.
Oh, he's lost. I can see an old ass black man saying.
And you know who it is too. I ain't gonna put his name on the thing. You know what it is, but I'll tell you after the show.
All right. I would. Oh, that nigga lost, bro. God, that threw me for a loop. All right. So what's the question? Older black women or what?
Between older black women and these dudes talking about how women, you know, our age now, were messing with older dudes when they were younger. Between these dudes, as well as the dudes talking about, you know, the fast girls shouldn't have been in the situation.
Well, I mean, I guess you have to say. You would have to say those dudes, since you not knocking you, but since you so clearly define them.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Well,
like,
I mean, I think the older black women that are R. Kelly fans are clearly defined as well.
No, because it's some of them that got enough sense to give up on.
So you think it's more?
I mean, like if you got a group of dudes out here saying that these young girls knew what they was doing, I think you've clearly defined that. Okay, 0% of them niggas are giving up on R. Kelly.
Right. Well, no, because they'll justify it with, like, yeah, R. Kelly was wrong, but if the girls, well, homegirl today, not homegirl, but a friend of mine, today, I put this video. This dude was saying, yeah, R. Kelly was wrong, but this nigga literally said, if you take away the prey, the predator will die. I'm gonna share the video with you, bro. I was sending the nigga, man. I wish she was in here watching. Let me invite her to the shit.
If you take away the
prey, the predator has nothing to prey on or something. It was
so you're telling me
you're
telling me if R. Kelly has been like molesting girls for 20 years,
right? I'm just not seeing people in here.
He's not going to seek out girls to molest if they're not around him. Like he could just go to young butt. Like he could just go to young girls.
Yeah. It made.
If you take away the prey.
It made 0 sense. I'm sorry, I'm just not seeing these comments.
Prey is prey, right? Like
prey is out here just living objects.
Prey is prey, right? Like
prey is literally out here.
Prey is just innocent,
just grazing.
Meat. It's innocent meat. Like the predator is that's how it works, right? That's how it works. Like
I'm telling you, when he said this shit, like he thought it was when someone says some shit and they think it's the most profound shit they've ever said in their life, and they just feel like they just dropped a bomb. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just not seeing these comments. Shanice, who you don't believe molested children? Are you talking about Michael Jackson or R. Kelly? I hope you're talking about Michael Jackson. Well, I think Michael Jackson still did some inappropriate stuff.
Oh no, let's get back to this prey thing. So prey, right? Prey is living a nice, innocent life. Like that's what prey does, right?
Prey is literally out here eating grass.
Prey is eating grass, right? Eating grass, soaking up knowledge from the world, trying to blossom, right?
Yeah.
Trying to do his own thing.
Absolutely.
Predator goes after prey. At no point does prey want to interact with predator.
Prey wouldn't even think about predator. Prey was living his life.
Niggas just step back.
The nigga, if somebody can find this video, Tanae Parker has it on her page. She's very popular out here in these cycling on the streets. If y'all can find this video and tell me what this dude's name, so we can find him. Ronnie said, "It's gonna be all right, bro." How do y'all feel about Charlamagne the God and Wendy Williams being on the doc? What do you mean on the doc? Oh, on the documentary.
I know Wendy Williams on the documentary. I don't remember seeing Charlamagne's part.
Yeah, Charlamagne.
I don't remember exactly what he said.
Yes. Well, Charlamagne was saying what he's been saying for a minute now, which is R. Kelly's trash. We know he's trash. We have video evidence of him being trash. It's hard for me to take Wendy Williams seriously in any situation. But did you see Wendy Williams' part?
I saw her talk a couple times.
Yeah, she went into this part about apparently R. Kelly called her and spilled his guts out and told her all kind of stuff. And it felt like that, like, I got the inside information, but I ain't gonna put his business out there.
Now, there's one person that would put somebody's business out there.
You, Wendy Williams, you make a living putting his business out there. Let alone R. Kelly, who you on a documentary saying that he has a problem. Like, why would you not say what you heard? Anyway, yeah, I think it was good for them to be on there. Charlamagne, a lot of people still give Charlamagne flack because they think he hasn't changed.
John Legend's out there telling it all, boy.
Yeah, John Legend's out here. He don't even want the fame like that. He just out here just
judging niggas.
He got that like swagger, like the way he was sitting in the seat, like.
Oh yeah, he's a piece of shit. I'm gonna tell y'all niggas about this nigga. This nigga trash.
So he said Jacquees is here to save us. I don't know, Shanice.
So there was a part where Lisa Van Allen, you know the girl, you know her I'm talking about. She was like one of the main people in the documentary, especially like the first 3 parts.
Lisa Van Allen. I remember her face. There was so many people.
Okay, she was the one. She was the one that said me and R. Kelly went into some place and we had a threesome with this 14-year-old.
Gotcha.
How did you feel about? Because she was the one that spilled the tape. She was the one that leaked the tape.
Right.
You know what I mean? How did you feel? What onus do you feel like she has in keeping this cycle going, like in this R. Kelly situation? Like, how do you feel about, I guess, people who were in it that were of age keeping this cycle going?
Once they found out what was going on.
Yeah.
Because I had sympathy for her because she didn't know the girl was underage, apparently.
Well, she thought the girl was 16.
Which is still strange.
Yeah.
She thought the girl was 16 when they had sex with her?
Yeah, she thought the girl was 16. The girl ended up being, I think, 13 or 14 at the time.
Oh, man, I didn't know that shit. I mean, I don't know what the statute of limitations is, but like,
you think she should go to jail too?
If you're willing to have sex with a 16-year-old girl, isn't 18 the legal age of consent, right?
It's different in states. In South Carolina, it is 16.
I mean, I guess
try that shit if you want to.
Right. It might not be illegal. I think there is onus on having sex with a 16-year-old, and y'all both like grown ass humans. Like,
I think she was 18 at the time, 18 or 19.
That's right. Okay, so that's a little bit different. If you like 18, that's still very impressionable. I can't put too much, because I'm sure he was out here just like messing with both their brains. And you 18 years old and R. Kelly, like you in the room with R. Kelly, like
that's what it is. Like a lot of it's like, fucking R. Kelly.
Yeah, like I feel like
as crazy as it sounds, like
it's what it, nigga. Who was our favorite rapper when we were like in I thought 50 Cent could do no wrong.
He can. 50 Cent can do wrong.
This nigga's still a stan. I thought "Get Rich or Die Trying" was like the greatest album of all time. Because it's up there though. It's up there. I gotta go back and listen to it and see if it holds up.
What else is up there? TP2.
Yeah, TP2.
Chocolate Factory.
No.
God. It's not fun. It's not fun at all.
It's not. If I met 50 Cent when I was 18 years old, then they put a gun in my hand and was like, "I need you to kill this nigga Ja Rule." Like,
you would have done it?
I can't say I wouldn't have, because I was just that impressionable, and then I was like, "It's 50 Cent." Like, so hey Elizabeth, how you doing?
Shame on you. Better be ready to kill Ja Rule.
I mean, I'm saying, like, when you starstruck and you young and this man can just manipulate your brain, like, I can't say I wouldn't fall victim to it too. So I don't know how much I can really blame her. As far as letting this shit continue, like it's a whole lot of people we didn't even talk about the manager, bro. The nigga that
Nigga,
forged the documents.
Bruh, forged documents, booking flights, all kinds of shit.
This nigga literally said during the wedding, quote unquote, like he looked at Aaliyah and she just looked like she was just so like lost and like wanted him to reach out to her so badly. He could see it in her eyes.
But when you making $50,000 a month,
that's just insane.
Nigga.
It's insane, bro.
I mean, like, I gotta say I blame them for not, like, you know, the people around him.
Yeah.
For not making better decisions, but like, I understand, bro.
Yeah, you understand.
Yeah, like I understand where those people's head were up. Where those people's head were up.
I think the same thing with like the Catholic Church and stuff. Like, there's so much power. There's so much power in politics within the church.
Yeah. And
like these priests ain't out here aiming out here molesting kids by themselves. Like, people have been letting this shit happen, let alone giving them access to them. I heard people coming for the Sparkle woman.
Wow.
Saying that she basically sacrificed her niece to him.
I mean, not really. Like, from what I saw in the documentary, she introduced her niece to R. Kelly to try and get her career started.
Yeah, and then abuse and stuff happened.
Yeah.
That's what I thought I heard. I was like,
now, I think Sparkle also said in those same breaths that, well, not in that same part, but in general, that she saw R. Kelly's manipulative behavior towards women and like how she wouldn't let him interact with, he wouldn't let her interact with certain people and how he kept certain people away from her. But she said, my attitude was just like, fuck it, I'm not going, I'm not that kind of person that can be controlled like that.
Yeah.
So she should have exercised a lot more caution.
Yeah.
Especially with her niece. But I don't think she anticipated her niece getting dropped off and her niece having a relationship with R. Kelly outside of Sparkle herself. You know what I mean?
That's what I felt like. It was like just a slippery slope. Jay said he really hates you, by the way.
Oh, that's cool, bro.
I felt like she was trying to put her niece on, and shit was like a little weird. And she was like, I'm trying not to overreact because it's gonna be a huge opportunity for her, and she just got out of control super quick. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like to me too.
If anybody there wants to, you the man, Mike. I appreciate you, Jay, man. You the man too, baby.
Jay, get your ass out.
You the man too, man.
Well, no, you can stay, Jay, because we appreciate our viewers, but.
Give your opinions on this anytime, Jay, if you want. I know you got plenty of thoughts. Don't say nothing crazy.
Jay said you like all the trapped in the closets.
He did. Even the shitty ones?
Yeah, even the shitty ones. Yeah, even the ones past number 4.
The one he was niggas dressing as a pimp and shit. This shit got so out of control.
Somebody said Trapped in the Closet was a disturbing song. I was like, what?
What was disturbing about it?
They said like R. Kelly, like the midget in the closet and all that other shit. Like all of it was basically about his secrets and his secret life.
I ain't hear nothing. But then again, who knows? He might have been spending his real feelings in music and shit.
Sparkle. Well, no, it wasn't Sparkle. It was one of the girls that said like all R. Kelly's music is a real story. So like Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. A couple other songs they pointed out, but you can
apply out there to any artist though, can't you?
I guess you could, But but no, I think Age Ain't Nothing But a Number was the main one because it was written for Aaliyah.
Absolutely. That's
that nigga nasty one. Golly. And he slapped you in the face with the nastiness.
Just like, because he got arrogant, bro.
And okay.
Jay said, I work with sexually violent predators and R. Kelly fits the bill of everybody that did it. Yeah, sounds about right. He just got the bread, of course. Veronica, how you doing, boo?
Yeah, he got the bread to cover the shit up.
Exactly. Speaking of bread to cover shit up, did you not think anything was weird about the complete omission of anything related to Jay-Z and R. Kelly and that whole shit they had going on? Like, they completely...
How would it have been relevant?
Like, do you think Jay might have seen anything suspicious? Like, they was on tour and they made 2 albums together, right?
Yeah, I think Jay said the second album didn't go quite right, but yeah.
So you don't think it's like, is there any possible chance like Jay could have seen anything or heard anything?
Bro, it's a lot of niggas that didn't say shit.
So that's what I'm saying. It was just strange that they wouldn't even mention Jay in there. Like, it made me almost feel like, because I know he declined to be a part of the series and everything.
Yeah. But
like, it's just strange that he
It would not surprise me if Jay saw something. probably likely that Jay saw something.
And like paid them to like literally told them to not mention my name in the shit at all.
No, I don't know about that, but
because I felt like it would be like, you know, Jay and R. Kelly went on tour, did that, whatever. We don't know what Jay saw, but here's what else happened. It was just strange.
R. Kelly went on tour with a lot of people. You know what I mean? Like,
but Jay-Z is like pretty big. It just feels like it just seems strange that he would be the one that would be completely omitted. They wouldn't even bring him up at all throughout the whole. Goddamn right. It just seems strange.
Jay-Z said, "I ain't do shit. Don't nobody bring me."
Blast from the past, Kelly.
I don't know if they I don't know if they rode the same tour bus. You know, all that other stuff. You know.
I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know the logistics of it all.
It's just extremely strange. I wouldn't even think about it until Ben actually mentioned it on his, Black is Good Black.
Mm-hmm.
Jay, yes, you're absolutely right. He said, Kel said he got a vibe when Aaliyah was like 10. Yeah, they met I thought she was 12 when they met. They might be even younger. I don't doubt it for one bit. How you vibe with a 12-year-old? I don't fucking. There's no situation.
I wonder. So, Jay, this question is for you, and you can type back whenever you want to. But, like, in your experience with sexual predators, and with them having, I guess, being sexually assaulted or molested in their own earlier lives, how does that generally manifest itself when they get older? Is it always molestation, or you know what I mean? Like how do they become attracted to someone of a younger age?
I would have loved to see his answer on that.
Yeah, I
can say from experience with my own friends that have gone through that, a lot of them have become grew up extra hypersexualized. Grew started to have sexual addictions almost really.
Mm-hmm.
And just felt like they could only get affection through sex or love through sex. I've seen that many times with a lot of friends and associates that I found out have been molested or raped and stuff. Terrence said, I just watched this interview with Nick Cannon and Dame Dash. Dame said while he was dating Aaliyah, she told him, and he told Jay, and Jay still did the album and tour. That's right. Okay. Dame Dash did say R. Kelly was callous and them kind of going their separate ways.
Dame was?
No, R. Kelly. I'm sorry. Jay knowing about R. Kelly and not really wanting to speak on it, just wanting to get his money.
Oh,
Dame said that's what made him go his separate ways from Jay. They already had issues with the whole situation they already had going on.
But the break was I'm sure the break was in the works, but
yeah, it was already they were already on thin ice. But he said that was the done deal. Veronica said stories are too much. Jay said it's like creating vampires. Once you get bit, you give it to somebody else. So you think they more times than not they become.
So once someone of an older age is attracted to you, and they, I guess, molest you, then you kind of have that same attraction. Is that what you mean?
I think she's hinting at. It feels like your whole view of what sex is all.
Or maybe you see that as the new norm, or
right,
not so wrong. Once somebody does it to you, I guess. Okay.
I think you know what you get brought up as. It's not as prevalent as the general public thinks, but it's definitely an issue if you get abused first. I've seen a lot more guys with mental illnesses, though. So he's saying it's probably not as well. I don't think we can tell that it's not as big an issue as we think it is. But no, man, we just got to have more honest dialogue about sexual abuse, and rape within our families, man. I just hear so many stories. And this is why I get mad at elders when they just say we're just out here acting crazy out of nowhere. We were literally brought up in households where we were molested, assaulted, raped, or whatever, and it was swept under the rug. And
that's exactly what happened with R. Kelly's situation.
Exactly.
R. Kelly swept it under the rug for himself.
Right.
And then he forced his brother to sweep it under the rug.
Right.
So it's the environment that's, it's the culture.
It's the environment. We gotta have sex. We gotta have talks about sex with kids. I don't know when you plan on having a talk with Mackenzie. I feel like you gotta have it earlier than ever these days.
Don't even make me think about it.
Right.
So I don't know if we hit this, but what were you most shocked at throughout the docu-series.
It was definitely the shit with his brother, man. It just exemplified their whole family's view, not the whole family, but their general family's view on sex and relations within their family. When he said that statement, and it was just like, he just knew there was nothing wrong with his statement. Like, he just knew that everybody else was crazy but him.
What did he say again?
He said, niggas like younger women. I like older women. He like younger women.
Everybody got a preference.
Everybody got a preference. That shit right there
that shows you how broke the whole family is.
That tells you exactly what kind of household this man. And this is the projects, man. Like, these niggas grew up poor. Like,
yeah,
it just makes sense. What about you?
Had to be the fact that like it was, and even though I understand it, like I said earlier, like the fact that so many people were in on this shit,
right.
So many people helped him along the way. Like his wife, ex-wife said, you know, I was just, my mind was just blown seeing him go out on the road, go to the studio, go play basketball, come be a father when he wanted to,
right.
Go to video shoots. Well, she was like, where did you get all this time? She's like, where do you get the time to do all this?
She did say that.
And it's shocking that like so many people had to help him.
Right.
His road manager, you know, this, that, and the third, like people that were just driving him around.
Can you imagine?
His road manager, the main one. Homeboy, the main one. But
can you imagine being this man's like driver, for instance, and just having this nigga in the car with like some girl,
just kissing it or doing whatever in the backseat with this girl?
Not even blatantly kissing, just like cuddle up and
just like cuddle up, doing that,
I mean?
yeah,
like, extra close with a girl, man. Like, I couldn't. I mean, it's easier said when you're not in the situation, but I don't see any situation where I can be like, this shit is just
so.
The whole tour bus thing with him walking in on Aaliyah, period. Like, how do you go back to normal interactions?
As you see somebody having sex with a, how old was she?
I believe she was 13 at the time. Was she 13 at the time? I got write it down.
So they got married when she was 15, right? Fake married.
She got married when she was 15. I feel like she was 13 when they caught her. Because she was, I saw them in the documentary, she was 12 when they met. I feel like it was 13 when they, anything under 15 period, it ain't even discussion. So just going back to daily interactions after that, I don't even, oh gosh.
Well, I tell you.
Terrence said, young girls are given too much sexual responsibility. When boys do something inappropriate, it gets laughed at. But when girls do it, they get caught fast and punished. What do you think?
I don't know what he means by
I think he's saying when girls are criticized anytime they show any type of sexual activity whatsoever, anything that can be deemed sexual, like we scream on girls, but when boys like flirt with girls, whatever, woman, we think it's cute.
That's facts. That's facts.
I can't disagree with that either.
Yeah. Hey man.
I be trying to joke with Mackenzie when she's doing like, you know, the little hip thing with the pictures.
Yeah.
I've been playing with it, like using too much hip over there, but like I don't think we.
No, she do. Because that's what she see on Instagram TV and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
That's the pose. Like she know the foot up in the air.
But the foot slightly lifted off the ground. I wish I could see this. The foot is like slightly lifted off the ground and the hip comes out.
Yeah.
On every picture.
Shame. So what?
Elizabeth was saying that William, as a father with a daughter, is 16 okay? 15 or 14?
I don't want my baby to ever have sex until she's married. But consenting sex, I have no answer either.
Really?
I don't have. I need her to be of amazing judgment.
Right.
I can't imagine an age. So
80 is the final answer.
You need to be 30. 30. 30.
We're gonna put a big 30 on her wall. It's a big day. You
only got 9,000 days to go.
Oh shit.
But yeah, man. So what do you think will happen to R. Kelly? You think it'll actually make change with him, with molestation, with manipulation towards young girls in general.
It seems like it, man. It seems like, well, first of all, he's under criminal investigation. It's actually a warrant found for his arrest. Actually, before I came here, I saw he had a warrant out for his arrest.
No.
Well, okay. One of my friends posted this.
Oh,
so I would hope she wouldn't just blatantly lie. But I do know that they did start a criminal investigation. That much is fact.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Breakfast Club said there was reports that this nigga might try to run away.
Our cops crashed R. Kelly's birthday parties. The Daily Caller. Okay, bro. Warrant issued for R. Kelly's former manager.
Okay. All right. Well, that's a start. But I did see that Breakfast Club had like reports that this nigga might be trying to run away to Africa and shit. Oh, I don't know. And you know, Angela don't be telling.
Not the way he was acting like that in the club the other night.
Then it might be his damn going away party. Or shit. Like, I don't know when I'm gonna see y'all again.
So I got to give you this one off.
That big hurrah. Just the amount of attention surrounding this and the actual pressure that is being put on him right now, and I just see so many people paying attention a lot more. You don't have these people who don't want their minds changed at all. I think a lot of people are like a lot more conscious right now, and be like, "Wow, this shit has been going on way too long."
I still think a lot of this stuff, the consciousness, the people pay attention. I think it's more generational. Like I think it's really our generation.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it's older generations that really think about this stuff as critically as we do.
Well, how important is it for the older generations?
It's extremely important. If they started, damning R. Kelly, then so everybody will fall in line. I believe.
You don't think we can do it ourselves? Like we can?
No, I'm saying we can't do it ourselves, but I'm just saying like
it'll be much more.
Yeah, it would be much more of a quick response.
It wouldn't even be like a question. The documentary probably wouldn't even be necessary.
Yeah, like if people that are older than us, like 50s down, we're like, oh, this motherfucker's sick.
Right.
We ain't listen to this motherfucker no more.
Right.
I would have never heard Step in the Name of Love. I wouldn't have heard all these goddamn hits. You know what I mean? Like shit would have died.
Very true, man. Very true.
I'm sure his niggas has been canceled that we ain't never heard of.
I was happy to see people like older generations like Tom Joyner.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, although it took the Me Too lady, I forgot her name.
Oh yeah, she was on a documentary, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
She was like, you've been playing R. Kelly music, man, ain't shit, da da da. And Tom was like, oh yeah, you're absolutely right. Like I can't even deny that. As of today, I'm not playing this music no more. And that was it. Like so stuff like that. I think we have to be more lenient for like some people. Not lenient, but understanding that not everybody's gonna jump on the train right away.
Yeah.
It's human nature not to really be empathetic to something if it doesn't affect you directly. I think we all do that in different facets of life. So we can't be like killing people just because they're not ready to just throw out the R. Kelly.
Kill R. Kelly bandwagon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But by now, I feel like you should be educated enough to be like, okay, this nigga needs to go.
Oh yeah. Well, in some good news regarding mistreatment of women, Cyntoia Brown has finally gotten clemency.
Thank God.
It's been advocated for her for the longest, right?
Forever. I remember hearing about her years ago.
Yeah. At least 5 years ago. Mm-hmm. So she finally got clemency. It was granted by the governor. I can't remember his name. Let me see. I think tentative release date is August 1st or 21st of 2019.
It's so when she actually gets released?
Yeah.
I believe it was August 7th.
Oh, is it 7th? I'm sorry. August 7th. Yeah, she has been in there
far too long.
Far too long. She was it was something like an R. Kelly situation. She was basically
purchased for sex.
Yeah. And she had been in there and she ended up murdering the dude, trying to get free. And somehow they said that she shouldn't have killed him.
Shit was insane, bro. Shit was like, they charged her as an adult. She was, I believe, 16 or 15 when it happened.
Yeah, she was 16.
16. Yeah. And they charged her as an adult. It's insane. It's utterly insane.
Yeah.
But thank God she's finally getting her clemency. I feel like it should be immediately. I don't know why they had to wait so long. I don't know if did you read into that?
Huh? Oh, I don't know how clemency works.
I don't know.
So I didn't want to speak on it. You know what I mean? So she's gonna be out on parole. I don't know how these things happen to where like people just are found not guilty or self-defense. You know what I mean? Like it seemed even still like it says she's gonna be on parole for 10 years, so she got to move properly. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's still an injustice.
It's still an injustice. Absolutely.
Well, I'm gonna read this real quick just because people catch up on this whole thing. On the night of August 5th, 2004, 16-year-old Brown met 43-year-old Johnny Mitchell in the parking lot of Sonic Drive in Murfreesboro Road, Nashville, Tennessee. Based on what Brown told investigators, Allen asked if she was hungry and if she was homeless. Brown answered yes to both questions, accepting his offer to take her to her house. Brown and Allen ordered dinner, drove the pair to his home. At a later hearing, Brown testified that she agreed to have sex with him for $150, but claimed that they never actually engaged in intercourse. At some point during the encounter, Brown shot Allen in the back of the head using her .40 caliber handgun. Then she left the house in Allen's Ford F-150, possession of Allen's wallet containing $172 and 2 of his firearms. Brown was tracked at Walmart, yada, yada, yada. But it was, a lot of other stuff was found out afterwards. So, you know, she was done really wrong. Yeah, so, and that was just some Wikipedia crap. You can read further into the case if you like. But, you know, for the most part, she was like a sex slave.
Yeah.
And a few other things happened while she was there.
Exactly.
So, injustice on Black women seems to be not a common thing, but a thing that's been ignored for too long.
I agree.
You know what I mean? You got the case. What was it? The women in DC that were disappearing. The girls in DC that were.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like we can't forget about these things. Like that's the crazy part. Like once they drop out of the news cycle, these things are still like for real.
Still very much. I was gonna say like I know they found some of the girls, but
yeah,
like not nearly all of them.
The amount that were missing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So does this, along with the R. Kelly series, make a step in the right direction regarding America's treatment of justice for Black women?
I feel like absolutely. I feel like it's getting a lot better as far as people making each other aware of things.
Yeah.
I don't know about the justice system itself, but people putting it on blast is getting a lot better. I think people are treating it a lot more seriously. A lot of people, there's people who, like I said, who don't want their minds changed. They always gonna believe men. They always gonna blame women. They gonna hear the surface level of a story, and they just want to go with whatever. But there's a lot of people who's just been like, okay, let me sit down and listen to this person. Let me see why this person's crying or been screaming. Why everybody's screaming about the same thing, and actually wants to educate themselves. So I feel like definitely, I feel like Black women representation in the media has been a lot better. As far as women getting exposure, as well as being put in a positive light as well. And I think that people are just making these crimes. Like, I don't think this Cyntoia thing would have happened at all. People wouldn't screaming the way they have been for the past years.
Yeah.
I really don't think so. But what's your opinion?
If nothing comes out of this R. Kelly thing besides him being canceled, like, I feel like it's a failure. Like, I mean, I get it. Like, people are more aware, but like, if the system isn't going to do what it needs to do to bring him to justice, or make sure more things like Cyntoia Brown don't happen, or more missing girls aren't missing or are recovered, I feel like the public being aware is cool, but we really can't. We can put things into action, but we don't have the power to prosecute. We don't have the resources to, you know, protect these girls better in certain situations. You know what I mean? So I feel like it can be all for naught. Besides, you know, like the public's general awareness. You know what I mean?
Would you think that the public general awareness will still generate more programs for people to create to keep Black women and girls safer? I
mean, hopefully. You know what I mean? Hopefully.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if we're talking about justice, then I don't have a lot of hope in the government that they'll start protecting Black women better. You know, if that's what I'm defining, if that's what we're defining justice as.
I can't completely disagree with that. I think I'm hoping. I don't know how much R. Kelly can be prosecuted with at this point.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure.
Well, they said that I guess there's something in Georgia. I think the stuff in Georgia he might be prosecuted over because that was relatively recent.
I think that might actually happen. And have very much have hope that it will actually happen, really, because I think police and everybody's been watching all this stuff. It will be super like disgusting. Like the cops were watching this whole documentary series and stuff, and they were just like treating it like a regular TV show.
Yeah.
So I think something will actually happen out of that. I think the Cyntoia Brown clemency is definitely a move in the right direction. I think the uproar of the people causes more change. I don't know how drastic it is, but more change in the justice system. Like I said, I don't think the Cyntoia Brown clemency will happen.
Okay, so in all Donald Trump justice system, like that's what the Supreme Court justice is about to be. It's about to be like a ton of right wing people.
I see what you're saying. I don't know, man. I guess the best thing we can do is keep doing what we got to do. If nothing else, we got to call out stuff for each other more than anybody and get more involved with voting, teaching our kids about voting, local politics, as well as, actual federal politics.
What looks like a hell of ads.
What is that? But you better get the fucking married.
I know, right? I feel like it.
We just got to stay up on our part, man, and keep ourselves educated and involved and just in the know in every way possible.
Yeah.
That's all we can really do. And like just not validate women's voices, but like give more platforms to women to tell their stories and actually listen and not just wait to be like, oh, they just want some money, they just want fame, blah, 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 blah. I heard that was also they were trying to discredit Sparkles because she dropped a single right after the documentary.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, apparently so. And they were like, this is just to get the buzz up for her single. I don't know how true that is, but that doesn't negate the fact that there's mad black women and girls out here being abused. Mm-hmm. And we still need to talk about it much more than we have been. So
yeah. I
think the best thing we can do is do our part and pray for the best.
I suppose.
I'm trying to be pessimistic about it.
This was your question.
What's that?
Is it time we start repeating the narrative?
Oh, yeah.
Of the black woman being the most disrespected person in America? How you mean?
So I see people still repeating the Malcolm X quote. That's the Malcolm X quote that black women are treated the worst in America.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think people.
It's the white man now, isn't
it?
It's the straight white man
being the most disrespected person. Yeah. It's the white being disrespected. No, I think people want to say that they're trying to say that nothing has changed. Like black women are still treated the worst. I don't know if that's true, and I don't know if it's on my own bias because I know people who love black women, and I still see plenty of disrespect toward black women. Don't get me wrong, and abuse, but I don't think it's nearly as bad as it used to be.
So, who is the most disrespected person in America?
I don't know. Like so many people.
I'm not even being funny.
In America, it might be Mexican people. There's so many people have voices and platforms now, bro. You really can't tell.
Yeah.
And we talked about this before, how we give power to ignorant people.
Mm-hmm.
Like we can be in a good mood and log on Facebook and see the white person say nigger, and then like have a whole like Facebook, whole diatribe of like why racism is still as bad as it used to be.
Yeah.
I feel like people do that all the time, and it's like you just saw it. Like if you look for racism, you're gonna find it every time. So like. Don't let these ignorant people who have a platform to say anything they want make you think that we're still in bad times like they were before. Like things have gotten a lot better for black people. I feel the same way about it for black women. I feel like black women, like I said, black women out here killing the game right now, in my opinion. Like,
they really are.
They most educated people, even like regular non-celebrity black women are the most educated people in America. Like I feel like black women are doing wonderful things. So I can't sit here and be like, black women, there's no hope for you. You're still going to be like.
Well, no, I'm not. I don't know if that's what's being posed. I mean,
what are you thinking?
I think that if there are people saying this, that like, despite their achievements, despite their yada yada yada, they're still the most hated on and disrespected. You know what I mean? Like, it's not to say that they're not doing those things, but it's to say that they are not recognized or they are.
You still feel like black women are severely under-recognized?
Yeah.
You think so?
I think so.
You got to think hard about it though. Like,
yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would love a black woman to comment in the chat and let us know what y'all think. Terrence said, we have to control our own narrative and keep speaking out while all of this is going on. 45 of them shut down the government. Yes, he did. Because they won't give him his wall.
Yeah, almost every president shut down the government. I ain't going to knock 45.
I don't think has it ever been like.
It's been shut down for a couple days before. It ain't never been shut down this long. Not that I can imagine. Not that I can remember.
With no end in sight.
Hey, man, you better get him in his wall. Y'all better get with the program. He ain't fucking around with y'all.
Terrence said,
he ain't fucking around.
We better fuck around, give him the water. He said he was going to get the Mexican people to build. We literally have a Napoleon Bonaparte running the country right now. And that's another podcast topic. Yeah, that sounds about right.
In an effort to keep this thing lighthearted, we try not to talk about 45.
We don't. We really make an effort not to, because we just, you get enough of them on the news.
Yeah.
We don't like him. That's
he's an ass. We know that.
we already know that. Unless he do something, well, he's already done some crazy things, but I just don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like our black women still very much underappreciated, yes.
Are they the most disrespected person in America? Like, not from your viewpoint, but from what you see across like the internet, the news, this, that, and the third. Now, of course, the internet and the news is tailored to your liking already. Right. So, like, you're only gonna get so much perspective.
I don't. Because it's just hard, bro. Because
I feel like it's the Mexican.
It very well. Well, I don't see a whole lot. I just see people just talking shit about everybody else, bro. That's what I see. I got off of Facebook for like 4 days earlier this week, and just got back on just to check my notifications and shit. And it was like same shit I've been seeing. Like, I do think a lot of people think any type of disrespect towards a particular person is disrespect towards that whole race of people. Like, if somebody watches a video of like the video of the girl at the McDonald's with the white dude, she had to slap his ass out.
Oh, she laid hands on him.
Yeah, she laid hands on that nigga. So everybody was talking about like how black women are constantly beat on or whatever like that. I don't know that dude, but like restaurant workers are disrespected all the time. Like, niggas be acting crazy on them all the time. I don't know if he would have acted any different towards a white girl. I don't know this dude, but he may very well be racist. But he may very well have just been like just an inappropriate ass dude.
What did he do? He yoked her up, right?
He yoked her up. Like, apparently she didn't give him his straw or some bullshit. He tried to yoke her up. He didn't know she had the
thunder punches in
the Amanda Nunes hand.
Hey, my man sitting there
looking like.
Hey, my man holding on tight though.
He holding. Just
I don't know why. I don't know why he
panicked, bro. He panicked. It's like getting electrocuted. Like, you can't let go. So I just don't know if he. Of course, I don't want it to happen to a black woman at all, but I don't know if he would have acted any different to a woman of any other color. And I don't know, man. A lot of the internet reacts before we find out the whole story of things. I don't see any situation where that dude is validated and grabbing this young lady, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't know the whole story of things. A black dude gets shot by the cops. Like, we quick to say it's another incident of racial profiling when we don't know what the fuck this dude did. Like, it's just a rush of judgment a lot of times. What do you think? Oh, no, you already said you think so. I want to see that movie, bro.
I know.
Bill, anybody seen a Bill Street can talk? We need to talk about that.
That's what my shit gonna be. That's what my shit.
Oh, the anticipated thing.
Yeah,
it's already out.
I haven't seen it nowhere near us.
That's a good ass. Bro. All right, we about to start a riot. If Bill Street could talk. If it ain't Sandhills, we.
Well, it's in Sandhills this week.
Oh, bro, we got a black owned movie theater now, ain't it?
No, we don't. Jay clarified.
Oh shit, what happened?
The what you call it when it's a bunch of stores together? The compound. We'll say compound is black owned, but not the movie theater. So,
well, the compound's still black owned though.
Yeah,
we can still celebrate that, right?
Yeah, we can celebrate that.
Still celebrate. Oh shit.
But yeah, so it is showing. It's showing right now.
All right, we about to go out to the show.
No. But I do want to see it very bad.
Yeah,
I hear it's very good.
I heard it's amazing.
All right. So, luckily, good things are happening for Black women. As far as justice, getting justice, this R. Kelly thing coming to light. Mm-hmm. Even if not much happens on the R. Kelly front, like just this conversation, this speaking about it should really clarify,
absolutely,
keep the conversation going about, molestation and all this manipulation that men tend to do towards younger women.
Right.
These are hard conversations. It's hard to talk about things like statutory rape, molestation, kidnapping, brainwashing, all these different things that R. Kelly is guilty of. You know what I mean?
Right.
But if we don't keep these conversations going, if we don't speak, frankly about it,
absolutely,
direct about it, then situations like this will continue to happen.
Absolutely.
So
keep the conversation going. But I will say, don't traumatize yourself spitting the same truths to people who don't want their minds changed.
Yeah, very true.
I do see that a lot. I see people ranting the same people over and over and over again. And these people just be gaslighting you. I don't even use that term like that, but they just be gaslighting you and shit. And just want to see you riled up so they can clown your ass and continue to think the way they think. And you just sitting there even more traumatized, thinking that this person thinks like how everybody thinks. But just watch out for your own mental health when you still spread the message. But men, continue to protect Black women at all costs. Just have conversations. Have conversations where you actually just listen to a woman. Have platonic woman friends. I'm telling you, it's an insanely valuable thing.
It's very valuable.
Like, to be friends with somebody that there's no, even if you're attracted to the person, like to know that there's no like sexual undertones that you're actually planning to get in this woman's pants. Like, you just have this person as a friend that can give you great advice from a woman's perspective. Yeah. And just that this cater to women's sensitivities.
It's gonna give you a lot of insight on.
It really will.
Yeah. Very valuable. On to lighter things. So like I said, last year, our last episode, we talked about how we enjoyed parts of 2018. 2018 has its ups and downs or whatever. Mm-hmm. We talked about kind of what we wanted to see happen in 2019, but not really, but this time we're going to be talking about what do we expect from ourselves in 2019. What do we really want to see? What do we want to make out of ourselves in 2019? Things like that. So
you also want to talk about like media stuff, right?
Yeah, media stuff. Yeah, that shit too.
Cool.
So I think I don't think we're gonna get a Black Panther 2 this year. So I think everybody's hyped for Avengers Endgame.
Oh well.
I'm not gonna lie. I really could care less about this Captain Marvel movie.
But I was gonna ask you what you thought about, like what you was even.
This is a means to an end, bro. Like,
you want to see Samuel Jackson looking young and shit?
I don't give a shit.
The new trailers look a little bit better. When it first came out, I was like, this shit.
I give zero shits about this movie. I'm gonna go see it because I have to. But
see, you have to make that decision. Is this an essential Marvel movie or not? Like, do I have to see the no?
Ant-Man and the Wasp. That was not essential whatsoever.
I ain't seen none of the Ant-Mans.
Oh, I saw. You sure?
I haven't seen neither one of them. I think you saw the. You were trying to get us to go see Ant-Man, the first one.
Them shits is extra regular.
That's what it look like, bro. That's what it look like.
But yeah, man, Captain Marvel, just help me make it to Endgame.
I do think you have to see it because they showed her emblem at the end of
Yeah, she's gonna be the reason something happened.
Right.
Yada yada yada.
This nigga be in the theater just like.
Oh God, give me the goddamn end.
Give me the post credits. Give me the post credits.
I'm really curious what they're gonna do at the end of Endgame, like as a post credit scene.
I was wondering, this is in the end of Marvel MCU, right?
Don't know. I don't think so, but I don't know.
The money train is too good, bro. They can't. It's too. I mean, I would rather them
watch they just shut it down for 5 years and just.
That sounds like a good idea.
That would be a good idea.
I'm all about ending shit while it's still good.
Yeah.
I'm right about fucking Rick and Morty, bro. They ordered over 100 more episodes of Rick and Morty? This shit ain't even on season 4 yet.
Over 100 episodes?
Over 100, bro. At least 9 seasons.
That shit gonna be bad.
That
shit gonna be bad. That shit gonna get real dry.
You know how I knew remember I told you Walking Dead was running out? Nary a person has spoiled the last season of Walking Dead for me. And that's the shit when Rick was supposed to die. And nobody talking
about it on the internet.
Nobody spoiled this shit at all. I don't know how the nigga died.
I don't know either, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't give a shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro. The most important character in the series.
Whatever. I wanted Shane to live. Anyways.
Yeah. Shane was been in there.
Gangster.
That nigga was gangster.
That nigga was ready for the world.
He was. Y'all had bullshit, nigga. He did bitch out when old girl came out the barn though.
Bro, he was popping all them other niggas.
He was popping all the other niggas, but when what's the girl name? Damn.
That nigga said, "Oh shit, I didn't know this."
Hers was like, "Yeah, nigga, go ahead, get that same energy."
Then he said, "Oh fuck, nigga, I didn't know this shit could happen." Oh man, all right, so
this whole card pulled.
All right, so I want to see fucking Endgame.
Absolutely.
I want to see if Bill Street could talk. Mm-hmm. That should look lit. Mm-hmm. I want to see the new season of Insecure, like I do every year.
It's coming out in 2019?
Yeah. Insecure come out every year.
That's right. Oh, I'm thinking about Atlanta. I'm sorry.
Atlanta does come out this year too.
They said 2020.
I saw 2019.
I'm with it if it does. I'm all for it.
And of course, Game of Thrones. Ready for this shit to be wrapped up.
Hey, boy, can we get a trailer? Some shit, bro. We ain't getting nothing.
I don't want nothing. I want to go in that bitch blind.
I mean, I'm fine, bro. I'm shaking, bro. I'm like, HBO keep bullshitting with these damn trailers with the old footage and shit.
Hey, if y'all ain't, if there's some of you people living under a rock that ain't seen Game of Thrones, please catch up.
All y'all niggas posted that meme. I'm one of the 1% of the population. I never seen Game of Thrones. Like, there's some shit. Nigga,
you're also one of the 1% that don't believe R. Kelly did anything wrong.
Oh shit, no, they're the same people.
Yeah, they're the same exact bums.
Get your life, bro. No, seriously though, like I'm gonna tell you firsthand. Will had to get my life right. I was talking mad shit about Game of Thrones forever. I was like, I don't want to see this little Dungeons and Dragons bullshit. Yeah,
that's where you fucked up.
I will admit wholeheartedly I'm wrong. I was wrong about that shit. No, man, with all that, my boy DJ, what's up, man? He said, Captain Marvel is essential to Endgame, so I guess we got to see that shit.
It's essential, but I could care less.
Terrence said, I hate everybody promoted a fucking Ant-Man movie. Everyone wants to know where is Ant-Man. Literally, no one wants to know where Ant-Man is.
Nobody cares.
I can't see it. Got to see this little movie with Issa Rae. What movie Issa Rae being in? You know?
I don't know.
What movie is this, Terrence? Terrence about to tell us. Don't worry about it.
I hope it's not A Star Is Born.
Oh God!
And then the one where the boy got shot.
Oh no, you think about Star Is Born is Lady Gaga.
Oh, that's the Bradley Cooper movie.
This nigga here. Oh, you thinking about The Hate You Give?
The Hate You Give, yeah. I hear shit about that after it came out.
The movie looked over the top. As far as movies go, man, you didn't mention the Joker shit, man.
Huh?
Joker.
I didn't know.
Joaquin Phoenix is doing a standalone Joker movie.
Okay, I'm with it.
You ain't hear nothing about that?
I heard nothing about this.
Bro, are you serious?
No, bro, I am so disconnected from DC. It's not even funny.
Completely understandable. Completely understandable. I almost got hyped about Aquaman. I ain't hear no stuff. What is Little?
I did see something about this movie Little.
I ain't hear nothing about it.
Yeah.
My baby doing movies now, boy. That's what I'm talking about.
So she's a tech mogul, adult version of. I can't. Boy, it's too much. It's the reading it is. It's not
supposed to be 2 lines. It's a whole technique to making it's called a byline. It
says girls trip Regina Hall and Blackish's Marcel Martin will start. That's the girl. Oh, did you know the little girl from Grownish, Blackish is the youngest executive producer in history? Yeah, she.
The baby,
Diane. Well, Diane is her name.
I never did. I ain't watched.
I think she's like 14.
That's insane.
Yeah,
it's the same black woman winning, man. That's what it's hard. It's hard for me to be like, black women ain't getting shit along because I'm just seeing so many successful black women everywhere. He said Chance Regina King's in it too.
Yeah.
DJ said Ant-Man is important because of the quantum realm, blah, 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 blah. We don't care about Ant-Man, man. We don't.
Girl 14. That girl crushing it.
Ooh, black women. I'm talking about, boy. Just magical.
Doing the damn thing.
Magical. Look up the Joker trailer when you get to the house. It's like a little clip of him just like transitioning the Joker. You don't know nothing about it. It's just going to be fire.
They should have just done this at first instead of redoing Jokers and why isn't Jared whatever his face doing this?
I don't know.
This is so stupid.
You don't like punk rock Joker, gangster Joker,
bro? I'm gonna be honest. Like I don't mind him, but like it's like why?
Basically, he's not bad.
And why is punk rock Joker not in this movie?
I don't fucking. Well, I think this is Sony actually. I feel like they said that somewhere.
Did DC not learn anything from Marvel with these Sony movies? Didn't Venom just come out?
It was so bad, bro.
Venom. Wasn't that the shit Ben was doing? Venom.
Nigga, have you still ain't seen it yet?
No, I have not, and I refuse to buy it on Amazon. That was another thing. Why is it already on motherfucking Amazon?
Movie is so fucking, but it is one of those movies. If you watch with friends, it's a date night movie, bro. Like if you're trying to get some buns, like, hey girl, you want to come and watch Venom? And y'all can laugh at the damn. You look at that shit, bro. That shit can be lit.
Okay,
it's gonna be lit, bro. Shut up. DJ said Aquaman. I heard Aquaman's trash.
I heard Aquaman was good, but hey DJ, I'm not gonna watch it.
We're not about to waste no money on that shit. I watch Blackish Shanice sometimes once in a while, once a year. Okay, you know what? I might be okay with this. The budget on this movie is only $55 million. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's like a little like indie fucking Joker movie, man. It's gonna be bomb. Okay. And Joaquin Phoenix, bro. Joaquin Phoenix need to take over as the Joker. It's not gonna happen. But I don't want to see punk rock Joker with no damn intro. Out here killing punk rock Common in the opening scene of Suicide Squad. So why we make a? I don't get it. Why we make a Joker standalone movie and the Joker not be the same Joker? I don't think it's okay. I don't think it's part of the DCU. It's just a standalone. But why? I think niggas just wanted to make a Joker movie. But why? Like, it's Joker. Like, he's one of the most popular villains of all time. So much. I understand a Joker standalone movie, but why wouldn't you have it be the same Joker? Even if it is a standalone. I guess. Look, niggas. It's called poor planning. I mean, I agree with you, but I'm all for. I guess I'm more excited about a standalone Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix than how did Punk Rock Joker come to be. What I'm really saying is Punk Rock Joker should have never been a thing. Oh no, he was very unnecessary in that movie. He was like a cameo basically. They should have just DC Universe should have just like, okay, you know, we're not gonna catch up to Marvel. Let's not do 2.5 movies and then put out Justice League like we're the fucking Avengers. Cause I think they're still in the boardroom like we're gonna do this MCU shit, man. We're gonna get on their level. But you're not. Like you didn't invest the time. She said I'm blocked for not watching Blackish. I still love you. It's fine. Whatever. See all these Spider-Man movies we're getting. Sony needs to stop doing comic book movies and sell the rights. Yeah, there's a new Spider-Man movie. Let me get to my movies. Y'all are distracting me. Joker, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is the new Quentin Tarantino movie coming out. Oh, sure. It's going to be a lot of N-bombs written by a white man. What a nigga want to say nigga so much, bro? Because he say he Australian, so it's cool. Bro, he knows the picture of this nigga wearing a dashiki somewhere. Bro, because he think he can do what he wants. Because we allow it. This shit, even though I'm talking shit, this movie probably gonna be fired up. Bro, Leonardo DiCaprio. What? Brad Pitt. In the same movie for the first time ever. I don't really give a fuck about Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt is what? Is shit. Yeah. Oh no, you tripping now. I'm not impressed. Al Pacino. Even though the nigga old and shit. He ain't washed yet. So a lot of white people in this shit gonna be saying the N-word, bro. God, dog. It's about the Manson murders and stuff. It's actually, you said it's going to be like Pulp Fiction. It's going to be like different storylines intertwined. Oh, really? Whatever. So that's a good sign. Hopefully only 20 in words throughout the movie. Unless they find someone to do Heath Ledger Joker, I'm not here for it. You gotta
let that go.
It's just not gonna happen again. I don't want nobody else to do Heath Ledger Joker. Shanice. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I don't want nobody to try.
Y'all gotta let that go because this shit ain't gonna happen.
It doesn't need to happen.
It's literally impossible. It's literally.
You didn't mention Jordan Peele's new joint.
Oh, that should look good too.
It looks good as fuck. That's gonna be great. Toy Story 4 is coming out, y'all.
Ooh.
Yeah. Y'all can't tell me I'm not.
Get ready to cry.
Get ready to cry.
Because they're going to kill Woody this time. Woody going to get put through a wood chipper.
Then wood chipper? That'd be too logical. Between Toy Story and Lion King, we about to be crying all year.
I'm not excited for that Aladdin movie. Will Smith as Genie looks horrible.
I saw a thumbnail of Will Smith as Genie. I was like, no, thank you.
That shit look like
straight
shit.
No, thank you.
And they got the most Bollywood looking Indian people they can find. Like,
oh God.
They should have black people.
Oh no! All right,
even though it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. What music are we doing? Music and TV?
I did a little bit of TV. I ain't doing no music.
I thought you put music in the shit.
I didn't do it, motherfucker.
He could put his own notes in the shit. He don't even do it.
As far as music, I always want to see Jay-Z drop an album.
Nigga on the top of the album like
5-6
years now. Yeah, he's just come out of nowhere.
I'm not excited for Kanye.
No.
Let it be clear.
Not at all.
If you put something out, we will listen. I will listen. Everybody will listen.
Even
because we're sheep. We're sheeple.
You sheeple. Soundtrack's about to be 100 though. I think so.
Oh,
any other? She's just talking about albums this year.
Oh, yeah. Does everybody really care about Kendrick? Me drop
TDE. I said TDE.
I really care about the Schoolboy album dropping, and it better be soon.
I just gotta be this year. There's no way possible.
It should be early this year.
It should be tomorrow.
Mac Miller.
We don't need feels. We already got
Thanks
enough.
A lot,
feels.
Mac Miller.
Okay, stop. I put they were rumoring about Freddie Gibbs and Mad Libs putting another Pinata out.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
That's just gonna
be cold as ice.
My boy James Blake usually drops an album around this time.
White man, okay.
But sad boy music, we need it. Childs Gambino been teasing with these damn singles and shit. This nigga, you better drop "Awaken My Love" Part 2. this year.
No, bro, you gonna drop Campfire?
He's gonna say it. He's gonna
Campfire Part 2 coming out.
Return of the Emo God. God.
Black emos unite.
That's so insufferable. Chance should be dropping albums. I think we're dropping singles out of the sky.
Yeah.
My boy Moses Sumney, he was the dude that's singing songs all throughout Random Acts of Flyness. That
he
random
was?
dude with the guitar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's very dope.
Erykah Badu need to drop an album. Andre 3000. We just gonna say people now.
Okay.
We just gonna say people now.
Right, now we're just throwing names out. We just throwing like dreams and nightmares out.
Joe Budden. You can stay where you're at. You can stay right here.
Really, just throw what's the name? Jay Electronica out there, like.
Bro, yeah, let's go. Come on, Jay Electronica.
We out here living fantasies. Terrence said J. Cole and Rihanna, they making an album together?
J. Cole, Ariana Grande?
Rihanna.
Oh, there was somehow this little rumor got spread up for like a week that like J. Cole and Kendrick's supposed to do an album again.
They did say one of their DJs said they promised that it was going to happen.
Yeah, liar.
But
fucking liar.
I don't even know if I want that anymore.
I do. I would love to see Kendrick smash J. Cole for 12 tracks.
I do feel like, although I doubted this before, you know how J. Cole been showing his little flashes on these singles?
Hey, my niggas been doing it.
If y'all don't know, we hate on J. Cole a lot. We don't hate on him. We just wish the nigga
It's the fans. Y'all mess him up.
It's the fans. Yeah, y'all niggas be hyping that nigga up. Excuse me. But I feel like J. Cole will step his game up on the Kendrick album. He would be like, okay, let me get my.
So he would approach it like these features he's been doing?
I think he would. I think he knows he has to.
Switching his flow up, this, that, and the third.
He can do that, actually. J. Cole is not a bad rapper.
He chooses not to.
He chooses to be boring as fuck. I don't know why.
Got the Nas effect, bro.
Golly.
It's not that bad.
I know, right? No, you fucking know. Terrence said, what do you think about a possible Chris Brown and Drake album? I think Drake is desperate enough to do it.
I'm here for all the sad boy songs that
Never been a Chris Brown
make
fan.
you beat women at the same time.
It's so problematic. I'm good on that.
I'm gonna.
It's gonna be all R&B. You want an all R&B Drake album?
I would puke.
You want all side B or Scorpion?
Stop.
That's what you want.
Hey, thank you for finally admitting there's a side B.
No, I take it back. It's a whole album. Shanice said she's been waiting for Absol forever. I need Absol to make another great album.
I need Absol to really try.
Try hard. She about to curse us out. That's fine. I need him to make a.
Your boy be bumming it up sometimes.
The last album started off so promising. I do want to give a shout out to Ben. I did forget that Beat the Case was actually a very dope track.
No.
And then after that, the album falls, spirals.
Oh, well, I mean, since we're going for crazy shit, we want a Black Hippie album.
Do we? It's fun. It's past its prime.
Okay, well, I want a Schoolboy in Kindergarten.
I would love that. I would love that.
Oh, I'm excited about Earth Gang.
You finally started listening to Earth Gang?
I started listening to them like last year.
Oh, you ain't telling me?
I'm supposed to keep you abreast of everything going on?
I am the music guru. The playlist, to be exact.
Michael, the playlist Murray.
Yes. I need to be informed anytime I get on somebody.
They are way too dope to be semi-shelved. They're not shelved, but
they got a good following. They might be in that comfortable zone where they can still stay true to themselves and make dope music, but not, feel like they gotta cater to the masses.
I'm gonna need y'all to start catering to the masses. I need more music. I think they're supposed to drop something in February, I believe.
Really?
I think so.
I would love that. Oh, last one of these, I put Twigs. I don't know what the fuck Twigs been out here dancing and shit on these damn IG videos. Get in the damn studio and make an album.
Oh, she on IG? I didn't even know she was on IG.
She out here sword dancing and shit and making these dramatic as
Apple commercials.
Twigs. FK.
Who's she with now? She with somebody.
She's with fucking Shia LaBeouf. She's with Shia LaBeouf, bro.
Motherfucking life going down the drain.
That's what I'm saying.
You went from Robert Pattinson to Shia LaBeouf?
Yes. It breaks my heart.
You went from emo white dude to crazy white dude.
This motherfucker out here, just out here. Get in the studio, Twigs, please. I'm begging you. Just get in the studio.
Oh, Mike is not going to be thinking about this, but I wouldn't mind hear Port of Miami too. I'm waiting.
I won't be mad at that. It's going to be at least 6.
It's going to be 6 bangers.
It's going to be 6 bangers on there.
If it follows the Ross formula.
If it follows the Ross formula, it's going to be 6 bangers, a good
8 tracks you don't care about.
You're going to toss some shits out the window.
But those 6 bangers, you're going to replay. You're going to replay.
You might get 6 bangers and a Mafia or Maybach music, which is going to be, your whole life. It's going to bless your whole lifestyle. I don't understand. Does Ross not have enough money to play Justice League for a whole album? Is that what it is?
I think he thinks he's doing the right thing by not having them do the whole album.
Just because y'all keep buying this damn album. Stop buying the albums. He'll maybe make a whole great album. Maybe. What's the name? Was the first? I'll say almost perfect Ross album was when he was in the white suit shit, Deep in the Rap.
Oh yeah, a lot of people like that album.
Yeah, that was a great.
God Forgives I Don't. That's one of my favorites.
That was really good album too.
And Teflon Don, that shit got bangers on it. It's not great.
It's not great.
That shit got bangers on it.
It starts off like strong as fuck.
Yeah.
It starts off knocking.
And then like it's like a 6-track lull. And then you get BMF.
Wait. A 6-track lull?
Bro, it's a lull. Like
that's not a lull, that's a whole
bro, it's like
full stop.
Like what's this shit? Tears? Bro, it's like the first 3 tracks are like ridiculous.
Oh, the opening track, nigga. I'm Not a Star.
I'm Not a Star.
And then
well, yeah.
Golly, them shits is
Tears of Joy.
Tears of Joy with
that's
CeeLo.
my shit, mode. And then you about to be bored.
No, bro, you got a couple more.
No, fam.
Number 1 is up there. Okay, I'm Not a Star, banger. Freemason with Jay-Z.
Yeah, banger.
Oh God. Tears of Joy. My God. Maybach Music 3.
Yeah.
Live Fast and Die Young.
It's okay.
That's really good. Super High is that joint. Number 1, okay. You can get the number 1, and here we. All right, MC Hammer is pretty trash. BMF.
That's my shit. Aston Martin music, I'm not a huge fan.
This shit right here.
It's not as many bad tracks as we thought.
I remember because I know I listened to the deluxe version when I first.
Oh, that's not the deluxe?
I don't think so. No, this is only like.
That's all like 10, 11 tracks.
10, 10, 11, yeah. Is that as bad as you think? Golly.
But it's got some uggos on there.
It does. It's got some. Hurricane and Jid. Yes.
Somebody got a message in the car.
All right, we doing TV shows?
Yeah, go ahead. Do you already did my shit?
I wanted to shout out everybody's stuff. Somebody said Jid. Jid is killing the game right now. Listen to his album?
Yeah, DiCaprio too.
Yeah. Solange.
Oh yeah, Solange. That'd be a great one to come out.
Beyonce or Solange. I'm good on Beyonce albums, but Solange all day.
I'm with the Beyonce shits.
You listen to Beyonce albums?
Yeah. What the fuck wrong with him? She's a queen.
Nah, baby. Okay, so TV shows, bro. I'm gonna try to put y'all on the Fargo.
Oh, one real quick. Luther. This new, not Luther. Motherfucking True Detective.
Oh yes, this Sunday.
Yep, this Sunday.
Did you watch season 2?
I haven't watched season 2. Let's hope our HBO account works.
Bro, shut up. Don't even.
Mike. We just got to we just got to spend the money this time.
Listen.
We can't approach him.
Listen.
And then,
like, I was at the house last night, and I just happened to log on to the shit. We still good. Okay. What I was like thinking, like, what this motherfucker somehow knows that we like the show. Wait till Sunday night. All right, let's stop talking about it.
Cause he gonna watch this. He better
not.
He gonna be like, oh, these fuck boys still.
He gonna wait till 8:59. All right,
I told you, and he gonna come in the group chat that they've been talking in for like 7 months. Told you, bitch, I'm gonna change the password.
Yo, oh, that'd be terrible.
Forgive me.
Oh my god. Yes, I hope it's better than the second season. Second season started off so good, and then I don't know who told Vince Vaughn to play a villain, but that shit was a terrible idea. It just ended so badly. But first season is that fire.
Yeah, that pit nasty.
Yeah. So.
All right, so you go do your shit. I'm sorry for cutting you off.
It's cool, man. Fargo, man. I'm gonna try to put y'all on this show. Fargo for a minute now, bro. This shit. It's flames. Chris Rock gonna be in season 4. Niggas apparently playing a mob boss. It's gonna be. I don't know how it's gonna end up, but if you ain't watching Fargo, man, it's a very good show on FX, which is basically like HBO for regular cable television. They get away with so much stuff on that channel. American Horror Story is borderline porn. That's just gonna be dope. I had to actually put down True Detective. Watchmen. They got a Watchmen TV series coming out on HBO.
Okay, I can get with it.
Did you ever read the graphic novel?
No, I watched the movie though. Movie good.
Movie's good.
Movie long as fuck.
Movie's long as shit. But the graphic novel is long as fuck, so it makes sense. Big Little Lies season 2. I don't know if you ever watched that. It looked like
on HBO.
Yeah.
Oh, all the white people.
It looks like white people problems, but it's actually super good. It's got what's his name from True Blood. The nigga with Alexander
Skarsgård,
whatever the fuck his name is.
Okay.
It's a really good series. You should watch it. And Zoe Kravitz's finances on there. So yeah,
I don't know. She don't look like her mama.
Why you gotta compare her?
She don't look nothing like her mama.
Why can't she just be her own being?
Her mama got them goat.
Don't nobody look like her mama, first of all. That's no way possible. It's impossible.
Woo!
She fine, so she's still fine.
Yeah, she is.
Terrence said Empire. You still watch Empire?
Like, I've never watched Empire.
Who was it? Oh, your mom's.
My mom watches it, and Greg used to watch it. Greg. Because that's what we're like.
That's so stupid. Brenda, what's up? Nasha, what's going on? We talking about shows we're looking forward to in 2019. Yeah, we're not. Terrence, you can have that Empire. I mean, I hope you have fun. Rick and Morty, it's supposed to be coming back this year.
We'll see.
I'm looking forward. Game of Thrones, man. Game of Thrones.
April what?
I just need the shit to come on. I just need to sit on my couch and that should say
season 8, bitch. July. Oh, that was. I'm about to be mad as shit. April
2019. We need a day.
It's gonna be April 29th or some shit.
Shanice said Traveler season 3 on Netflix. You ever seen Traveler?
I haven't.
Tell us what that's about, Shanice. We'll get back to you. You got any more shows?
I'm sure there's some Netflix shows that I'm not thinking of.
Easy is a really good show on Netflix.
Easy is pretty good.
Love Easy. That's the last season supposed to be coming this year.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, man. That was sad.
Hey, man, I like all them little stories.
Bro, I love those. And it'll be like 5 episodes a season.
I know. That's fucked up.
Fuck, man.
I want to see what happened with the Bruin brothers. The beer
Oh, the
Bruin
niggas that
brothers.
was fighting.
Them niggas be going through it, man. And the black girl.
Oh, you know my baby on the show.
That's my lady, bro.
Her and Crystal waiting for me after this. Punisher season 2 is in January. Oh, this month.
Yeah.
Next week.
Yeah, man, there's a lot of good shit coming out.
It's gonna be 2019 will be lit. We're gonna talk about these personal goals real quick. We got like 9 minutes.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so we want to talk about our personal goals coming into the new year, like what we want to do to better our lives. I put the experience more success with my brand, push it to new levels. Thank God I've already been making some moves. I actually got in touch with this magazine, and I'm supposed to be shooting their magazine cover and some pictures throughout it in February. I'm looking forward to that. I'm making some connections, making some meetings to build a whole platform that I've been working on. But that's the main thing is I want to build more platforms for like all people of color, heterosexual, male, not female, man, woman, trans, whoever. I want all black people to feel welcome in the platform that I build. One thing I love about my show is that people from all over perform at it, and they're just their whole and complete entire selves. There's no like polite speech rules and nothing like that, and no subject matter barriers, and they can just say whatever they want, and that's exactly what they do. And I just love giving people that ability to do that. So I just want to take that to a new level, man, and just that people of color all over know that all y'all voices are valid and all your art is necessary. I'm sorry, reading this while I'm talking. And yeah, man, just want to take new levels of the brand, man. What about you?
My goal for this year is to dive into myself a bit more. I guess like 2017 and 2018, it was a lot of year transition. Like I started getting like a lot of more, I guess, bills, responsibility, having to do with my daughter, things like that. And I really took that. I really focused on that, and I kind of got away from myself. So I'm not so much as like reinvent myself, but just reinvest time in developing myself in different areas. As far as like doing social media stuff, not necessarily for cultivated ignorance stuff like that, but just like kind of putting myself on, or not in like a white way, but just like capturing moments more.
You said not in a white way,
and not like a white way. Like I'm trying to
white
like
way.
Yeah, like I'm trying to like build some kind of following or some shit.
So you said a white way. I was like,
No,
what's the white way getting them?
Surfboard and shit. Like no, just like capturing different moments more, traveling more. I'm paying off. Oh, God, it feels. I don't know if people have this feeling, but like once you like, I feel like I have my money like starting to get my money under control. Where I enjoy paying bills now.
You do kind of get like a sense of like, yeah, let me take care of this.
Yeah, let me take care of this shit.
Hold on, do you sit them all out like and have like a little like you have your little glasses? Do you still got your glasses?
I do. I wear glasses every damn day.
You sit them all out like, let me get this,
bro. Like I have the app on my phone, and like I go down one by one, and I pay one off, and like I cross it off on the little damn calendar shit, like a goal completed shit.
Like a whole adult,
bro. It's a great feeling. Like not being stressed out about bills is just lovely.
That is very true.
So, I've already got a good bit of money set aside to take a trip.
That's good, man.
So I'm gonna do that at some point this year, and my lovely friend here. Is attempting to get me into photography, so I'm gonna dive into that a little bit more. I went out like one time last year. Had the camera for like.
I get him in a whole DSLR.
Had the camera for like 4 months. I went out once. So I'm gonna try and do a little bit more with that.
That can tap into so much itself, bro.
Yeah, and as every year, I'm gonna try and read more. I read like 3 books last year, so.
You did? I remember. Well, no, I remember you was on the tirade with that for a minute.
Yeah, man. These words be so big, though.
You're right. So many of them. That's wonderful, man. That's beautiful.
Yeah, man. So just invest more in myself. People say I'm selfish, but
But there's a degree of selfishness that you must enforce on yourself. Like, if you're one of these people that give yourself to everybody entirely all the time,
yeah, I'm not with that shit.
Will's not for that shit at all. But you will just learn, like, people will not do you the way you do them. And it's not always on purpose. It's that some people just don't have the capacity to do for you what you can do for them.
Yeah.
They just don't know how to. So, like, self-care is not always, like, just buying a big-ass burger and fucking
self-care.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't bring up the song. Self-care is literally just, like, if somebody calls you, you know they're just going to talk and just release their feelings. And you just don't feel like hearing the shit, use the phone.
Yeah.
If niggas curse you out for not answering the phone just to hear about their shit, then, like, they're not really for you. They just use you as a vent, you know, a vent mechanism. So it's just watching over yourself, man, and just cutting back on. That's one thing I did start. I didn't say that. I did cut back on certain foods. Trying to add more green stuff here and there. Gonna start working out. But more than anything, man, just catering to myself. And you can still love other people too. It's not impossible. You don't have to choose one or the other. But just take care of yourselves, man, especially with the social media thing. Oh yeah. Take time away from social media, please. That shit will drive you crazy. But yeah, man, that's wonderful, man. I'm happy for you.
As always, we are gonna do our lovely thirst of the week.
Oh shit, I almost forgot about this shit.
Yeah,
because it wasn't my turn.
You slipping in 2019.
I'm not as thirsty in 2019. I'm hydrated.
Bro, okay, yeah. Next show, you'll be right there. Bitch, what?
See, he out here still saying bitches and stuff. He ain't changed.
He need to update his phone.
Who are you talking about?
Somebody asked me if I'm coming out to play Magic tonight, and he talking about bring your laptop. He need to update his phone. What the fuck? I care about that for? All right, so
you was change it all.
So first thirst of the week in 2019.
Oh shit!
It's gonna be I love stacks.
You still ain't showing me what you
catch it, boy. Stop playing with me now. You can catch her on IG ILUV.stacks STACKZ.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
This nigga about to die.
Yeah, I love stacks. ILUV.STACKZ.
She ain't got no pants on.
Bro, she waiting for me.
Okay. Wait for this restraining order to kick in.
Bro, from you. She is a dancer, I believe, at Crazy Girls LA.
Oh my god.
She is shoots with the man, Jay Alex.
I need to get on this Jay Alex way.
Bro, hey, if you follow Jay Alex, you be good, bro.
That's what you do, bro.
Yeah, man, she's dark skinned, short hair, body tight, booty ridiculous.
Booty is stupid.
She is, I don't know if she is still in the military, but she did celebrate Veterans Day with her stuff on.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, I don't know if she's former military or still military. She bad, though.
She just started breathing. She got no glasses. Like, I'm smart, too.
Yeah, I know, right? She is.
She's smiling.
That's the cum blockers.
Does that? I told you Will ain't shit. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, man, check her out. IG. I don't know none of her other shit because she doesn't have it posted on her page.
No, you ain't do your research on
that. No, I didn't do my stalk search like you do.
That's all, bro.
Your stalk search.
I'll be knowing them. That's why I just asked, like, hey, man, what's your Twitter and all that?
Bro, I mean, like, I got her phone number and
stole her phone number.
She told me her IG. I didn't ask that question.
Damn, hacked her iCloud, like fabricating people and shit.
But yeah, man, we want to thank y'all for joining this first episode of Cultivated Ignorance in 2019.
I thought the last one was in. Wasn't on the
it was on the 31st, wasn't it?
Oh, no, we got wrapped up for real with this.
Oh shit, this motherfucker here. We heard this motherfucker in the longest.
Yeah, you're right. It was.
All right, so don't correct me no more, man. We want to thank y'all for joining us on this first episode of 2019. Please come back and join us on our next episode.
Please do.
We're gonna try and get you more episodes. We're gonna try and do it much better on our IG.
We've been stepping our IG game up. Y'all gotta give us credit on that.
It's better than it was. So yeah, man, just please follow us at Cultivated Ignorance on everything. And yeah, we'll see you at the next show.
Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all.
Peace.
I love y'all. Will doesn't love y'all.
I love y'all. Love y'all. Love y'all.